Madeleine. She's John Jacob Astor's second wife. She's only 19 years old, and now she's married to a prominent man.
Welcome to Behind the Scenes with the Beans with me, Alice.
Me, Edgar.
And today we're interviewing Andrew McDivitt. He's a musical director of Titanic.
Hi.
So Andrew, tell us about your role as musical director.
So my job in the show is to teach all the music and make sure that everyone knows what they're doing vocally, and make sure the bands sound great and that everything works. There's a lot of music in the show. There's basically music throughout the whole thing. So it's a pretty big job, but it's good, it's great fun, and it's a wonderful cast to work with, so having a great time so far. Yeah.
What made you want to do this role in the show?
Well, Edgar, I have emptied previous shows before. I did Annie last year, no, not last year, 2 years ago? I can't remember. I did Annie a couple of years ago with the Society, which was on a weekend. This obviously gave a bit more time to perfect everything and make sure that it could sound the best that it can. So yeah, it's always been a dream to do a big show, and Titanic is like a huge show. It's a Titanic show. There's plenty to do, so I love a good challenge. So that's why I want to go for the show, and I'm very glad that I did, because I'm having a great time.
Coincidentally, what are the challenges of musically directing the show?
Oh, Alice, let me tell you about the challenges of musically directing a show. The challenges in this is that there is a lot of music. Luckily, most of it is quite straightforward in terms of the chorus singing, so that hasn't been that difficult, but we've been able to do a lot in terms of making it sound really interesting. We've got lots of dynamics and fun things in there to just take it the extra mile. The cast are doing a great job.
What would be your dream role to MD?
Dream show.
Dream thing, isn't it? I just read the question.
My dream show to MD. That's a good question. So this is like when you ask me what my favourite show is, I can't give you an answer. But I would love to do other big scale stuff, like I love Ragtime and recently discovered Parade, which is actually a really complex show, but I love pushing myself, so those are both on the list. But doing Titanic, it's actually been, when it first began, I wasn't sure what it was going to be like, but I've just fallen back in love with the show again, so this is definitely up there on the list.
What's your favourite thing about Titanic?
My favourite thing about Titanic is, for Cecilians, I think it's a perfect show because we have a huge cast, we're very inclusive, we let everyone who wants to be in the show be in the show, and there's so many parts, there's not really a main part in the show, it's all about everyone in this one place together, and that's what Cecilians is. So I think my favourite thing about the show is the fact that it just involves everyone, and everyone seems to be having a great time, so I think that's the best thing about it. It's like just a perfect fit for the Society.
And your least favourite thing?
My least favourite thing is, it's a difficult question. These guys, no, I'm not kidding. My least favourite thing is probably this time of year, like getting everything together in the final week. It's just a bit stressful, but I know it's all going to be worth it in a week when the show's on. It's just everything's all go at the moment, getting the band together and making sure the cast are totally perfect. So this is a stressful time, but it's very rewarding, so I'm looking forward to it.
That's great. Thank you very much, Andrew McDivitt. Please remember that Behind the Scenes with the Beans is sponsored by Beans Bolts. Nailed it!
He was close advisor to President Grover Cleveland and served in the House of Representatives 2 full terms, and that's his wife for 40 years, named Ida Sad. She has been well. So the two of them have been wintering on the French Riviera! French Riviera!